What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Sega Genesis. And it is, of course, the sequel and follow-up to the classic Sonic the Hedgehog game. And the plot of the game is pretty similar to the first game in that Dr. Robot is trying to take over the world again after Sonic beat him in the first game. And it's up to Sonic to stop Dr. Robotnik from doing that a second time. And this time around, Sonic 2 introduces another character in the fray. His name is Miles Prowler of Fox, which anybody who played it knows him by his nickname of Tails because of he has two tails and he can fly with them rather. Now, Sonic 2 has 11 zones in the game, which makes it longer than the first game, and it's divided to I think all of them are divided into 3 sections. And the zones consist of Emerald Hill, Chemical Plant, Aqua, Ruin, Casino Night, Hilltop, Mystic, Cave, Oil Ocean, Metropolis, Sky Chase, Wing Fortress, and Death Egg. And each zone in the game are different from each other and designed practically like the first game, so they're being consistent in that area. You know what I'm saying? Just have each zone consistent with the name. You know what I'm saying? Too, and the enemies that you run into in the game are pretty much totally new to this particular game, and you face Dr. Robotnik at the end of each zone like you do in the first game, And plus you get different items by hitting the TVs like you do the first game, like with the speed boots and the one-ups and stuff like that, and you get team rings like you do in the first game also. So it's kind of like a lot of things they did change, but there's certain other aspects of the game that remain the same also. So any improvements, I wouldn't say that they were minor, but they was but you will notice the changes when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Now I can honestly say that the graphics and the gameplay are really good in this particular game. I definitely like the color palettes to it, and I definitely like the level design in this game. You know what I'm saying? It actually fits with Sonic's speed. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I can honestly say that the graphics and design of Sonic 2 is actually better than the first game. That's really saying something, because the graphics and design of the first Sonic game was good. Now the gameplay, even though they didn't change a whole lot with it, but it's still good. It's still an easy game to pick up and play. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no real big time complaints with that. And the soundtrack, that's really good too. You know what I'm saying? It has the bright, cheery tunes. You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say, with the graphics and design, I'll say the soundtrack of Sonic 2 is better than the first Sonic game, and that's saying a lot, because the first Sonic game has a really good soundtrack in that game too. So I'll say Sega really made some improvements for the better. You know what I'm saying? I would say the only gripe that I have is that it's kind of the game is harder than the first one, mainly because of the water sections in this game. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the main things to make it hard. But it is slightly tougher than the first Sonic game, but it's not insanely hard to the point that you want to break your controller and everything. Now, from an overall standpoint, like I said, I would. It's a, it's a very good game. Make some major improvements over the first game, and I would honestly recommend this to any gamer, especially those who are retro gamers who are interested in doing like a walkthrough of it on their YouTube channel. As far as the score, I would definitely give it a 9 because of the improvement that Sega did with this game when you compare it to the first Sonic game. Now, with that being said, if you like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you can mention it in the comment section, or if you like it better than the first game, you can mention that too. If you like this video review of Sonic 2, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button, share it on like Facebook or Twitter or something, and don't forget to subscribe. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 signing off.